Namaskar. Myself Surendra Pratap Singh from India Meteorological Department. I welcome all of you our daily weather briefing program today, that is 9 July 2022. Let's start the presentation. This is the observed weather during past 24 hours. Extremely heavy rain was occurred at isolated places over Uttarakhand, Telangana, coastal Andhra Pradesh, and Gujarat state. With this, heavy to very heavy rainfall at isolated places over East Uttar Pradesh, Odisha, Konkan Goa, Marathwada, Madhya Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, Vidarbha, entire Madhya Pradesh, Kerala, coastal and south interior Karnataka. With this, heavy rainfall was occurred over at isolated places East Rajasthan, South Himalayan West Bengal, Sikkim, Assam, Himachal Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu. This is the synoptic system. Under the influence of cyclone circulation over west central northwest Bay of Bengal, a low has formed in the morning over Odisha and neighborhood, and the monsoon trough of passes through south of its normal position. It is likely the eastern ends of the monsoon trough is likely to shift towards north during next 24 hours, and surge on around 20 degree, and offshore trough from Gujarat to Karnataka coast is also persist. This is the highlights of the presentation. Active monsoon condition over central and along west coast likely to continue during next 5 days, and increase of rainfall over northwest India on 9th and 10th July 2022. Fairly widespread to widespread rainfall with thunderstorm with isolated heavy rainfall very likely over Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, Maharashtra, Gujarat state, Kerala, coastal Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and Karnataka during next 5 days. With this isolated very heavy rain also likely over Gujarat and Madhya Maharashtra on 9th, Saurashtra Kutch on 9th and 10th, Marathwada on 9th and 11th, coastal Andhra Pradesh on 12th and 13th, Kerala, Konkan Goa, coastal Andhra Pradesh on 9th, Telangana on 10th and 11th, South Interior Karnataka on during 9th to 10th, 9 to 11th, West Madhya Pradesh and Odisha on 9, 12th and 13 and 10th, Vidarbha on 9th, 11th and 12th, and over Chhattisgarh on 10th and 13th July. With this scattered to heavy to very heavy rainfall with isolated extremely fall also likely over Telangana on 9, Gujarat is on 11th, Saurashtra Kutch 12th and 13th, Konkan and Goa 11th and 12th, and over coastal Karnataka during 9 to 11. With this isolated extremely heavy fall also likely over Chhattisgarh on 9, Konkan Goa on 10, Saurashtra Kutch on 13, Gujarat is on 10, 12, 13, and over Madhya Maharashtra 10th July 2022. With this isolated to scattered rainfall activity very likely over Tamil Nadu during next 5 days. With this isolated heavy rainfall also likely over Tamil Nadu on 9th July 2022. And fairly widespread to widespread rainfall with isolated thunderstorm lightning during next 5 days, with isolated heavy rainfall very likely over Jammu Kashmir 9th and 10th, Himachal Pradesh on 10th, 12th and 13th, and over Uttarakhand on 10th and 13th July. With this isolated heavy to very heavy rainfall also likely over Himachal Pradesh on 9th, isolated extremely heavy fall also likely over Uttarakhand on 9th July 2022. And is scattered to fairly widespread rainfall activity with isolated thunderstorm lightning very likely over Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh, and Rajasthan, with isolated scattered over Uttar Pradesh likely to continue during next 5 days. Isolated heavy rainfall like also likely over Punjab, Haryana, Chhattisgarh on 10, northern parts of Uttar Pradesh on 10, West Rajasthan during 9 to 11, and over East Rajasthan 11 to 13 July. With this isolated heavy to very heavy rainfall also likely over Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh on 9, and over East Rajasthan on 9th and 10th July 2022. This is the weather warning. You can see the entire monsoon activity likely to continue during next 48 hours over the entire country. Later on, it is likely to reduce over northwest India, but thunderstorm activity likely also continue to for northwest India. With this, over west central and central India is likely to continue with 4-5 days. Red color shows the extremely heavy rainfall, and the orange color is heavy to very heavy rainfall. Here you can see that day 4, day 5, the thunderstorm activity likely to decrease over northwest India. This is the fisherman warning. You can see the entire most part of the Bay of Bengal and Arabian Sea and coast of west coast and east coast likely to experience strong wind squally weather during next 4 5 days. So fishermen are advised not to venture in these areas on particular dates. You can follow us our website IMD website mausam.imd.gov.in as well as many social media platforms as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, blog, and mobile app as Mausam app, Damni app, and Megdoot app. Thank you very much all of you to listening me. Namaskar.